I'm going to read y'all a quick story out of the Daily Mail. And the reason I highlighted this kid is because I found it. I want you to understand that I think American culture is at fault for what happened to this child. The messaging that we put out that make it seem as if it is okay to do certain things, even when those things can cost you your life. I haven't been a fan of flashing things and make it rain. Y'all remember MTV Sweet 16 when they would overdo it with the cars and things like that? I didn't watch that show because I liked watching how much people flash money. And out of envy, I mean. That show was a mirror into how far we've fallen with people who had money, because there was a time when wealth moved a different way in this country, and now people want to make it rain and do all this crazy stuff on social media, right? This is a sad one. I'm going to read y'all the story. I put it in the comments below. If you want to go to the Daily Mail, read it yourself. I may have skipped a few words or something because I don't think I read it verbatim. Let's go ahead and take a trip to Minnesota, where something is more commonplace in America than we'd like to believe. And after I read this story for you all, we're going to have a conversation about why it's time to change this aspect of American culture. A 17-year-old was shot dead in his suburban Minnesota town just hours after he posted a photo to Instagram of himself posing with a massive bag of cash. Tyson Michael Goodsell was found with a gunshot wound on Saturday after the vehicle he was riding in crashed into North Mankato townhouse. Officers were dispatched to the teenager's neighborhood around 11 p.m. following reports of gunshots in the area, police said. A few minutes later, officers were notified that a white Hyundai sedan had crashed into a town home about 5-minute drive away from Goodsell's family home. Police found the teenager inside the car and immediately began life-saving measures. He was taken in an ambulance to nearby Mayo Clinic Health System's Mankato Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead, authorities said. North Mankato police said Goodsell was not shot at random, and his death is being investigated as a homicide. It is unclear if he was killed before or after the crash. Investigators have not indicated whether the Mankato West High School football player's final Instagram post was a contributing factor to the deadly crime. Goodsell shared 3 photos of himself posing with a duffel bag filled with $100 bills on social media Saturday. "My outfit committed a murder," he captioned the carousel of images, unaware that they would be his last ever post. It is unclear if the photos were taken that same day or if Goodsell had the bag of money in his possession at the time of his murder. A family member told KEYC that roughly 1 hour before the shooting, the teen had been working a closing shift at the local Papa Murphy's pizza shop. The restaurant closes at 9 p.m., according to the hours listed online. Investigators have not yet revealed specifics about Goodsell's whereabouts between the end of his shift and the shooting. His mother, Clarissa Weber, however, told the Minnesota Star-Tribune that she last spoke with her son around 10 p.m. that evening. He reportedly told her that he wanted to go camping with a friend, and she jokingly questioned why he wanted to be in a tent late at night, she said. About an hour later, she heard the shots that killed her son ring out, Weber recalled. On Tuesday, police located a 2010 Chevrolet Impala that they believed is connected to the crime. But still, no arrests have been made. "I would love to see somebody held accountable for my son, but I'm not angry. I think I'm just so sad," Weber told the newspaper. "I know what kind of potential he had, and I knew he was going to go places." Goodsell's biological father, who Weber claims was estranged from their son, has also spoken out on his death. Yes, my son was shot in the head last night. Zach Goodsell wrote on Facebook early Sunday morning. Rest in peace, Tyson Goodsell. Wish we could have had that talk, man. You know, your dad loves you. Zach then spoke directly to his son's killing right. This dude going to have a hard time in prison and it ain't even gonna be on me. My name holds weight and his a word effed up. I don't care why God kept talking, taking everyone and leaving me. Goodsell would have started his senior year at Mankato West High School this upcoming autumn. He played on the school's football team and was looking forward to graduating next year, his mother said. After graduation, Goodsell had planned to leave town and be his own person. In the wake of his death, the teen's loved ones have paid tribute to him by leaving comments on his final Instagram post. You were taken too soon. You've been missed so much, one user wrote. Love you, Tyson. Prayers to your family, another said. One friend added, rest in peace, so many prayers coming your way. There's no way that you flash money on social media and within hours after flashing that big bag of cash. I'm not going to get into where he may have received the money because it's not for me to make allegations of this kid's life. He is a white kid, not that that matters, because this just happened also to a young black kid, both Americans. What do both of them have in common, though? This is American society's fault because we flash so many images of the make it rain, that you got to do it big in the United States, that these kids are now getting on social media and doing that and being found dead in less than 24 hours. Sorry, YouTube unalived, because I know you'll try to flag this. I'm seeing an influx in the last week or so of kids who have of different races, because race really don't matter in this case, who are flashing money to make it rain. And I'm not going to focus on where and how they may have gotten the money, because it's not for me to judge that aspect. It's the cultural aspect that we're teaching these kids, that it's okay to make it rain. When you do this on social media, news travels faster. Don't think somebody's not watching you. Whatever money you have earned, money should be quiet. It should move quietly. We live in a culture that tells us that flashing money in images isn't tacky, because sometimes if you're doing it for the greater good, it doesn't matter, but talking about money is. And the fact that both of these boys, I only read this one from Minnesota, the fact that both of the boys that I know of that flash money died less than 24 hours is indicative of the fact that money management is not taught in schools. And the reason that matters is because once you learn how to manage it, then you understand that make it rain is reckless and dangerous. And this isn't saying that this child deserved to get his life taken. If the cops think this is a homicide, there's no way you post that on social media. You leave your job, and within that evening, you're already gone, when you should have been starting your senior year of high school. Somebody saw that post and saw him as easy access, and don't care how he got that money, they wanted it. See, the thing is when you learn how to manage money, then you understand why it needs to move slowly and why you don't tell everybody everything you do. Your money gurus on YouTube that talk trash, not so much talk trash, but teach you money or teach you scams. They don't tell you everything they do behind the scenes. There's a reason for that. True capital, true wealth, true assets move in silence. Only through corruption, if there is corruption, does it come to the surface eventually. Most of it stays buried beneath the deep. Why? In an age where stuff moves fast, people's jealousy will cost you your life. But this is American society's fault because we put an emphasis on keeping up with the Joneses, and that's where that make it rain comes from. Look at I got, y'all, look what I got. I couldn't blame this kid no more than I could blame the black kid that did it. They are products of the culture that was put out for them. The blueprint was set from the time these boys were born. See how I'm living? It's time for the blueprint to change. And it's time to have a deeper conversation about preventing make it rain by having literacy surrounding money. Because money or any kind of literacy, sorry, I don't know how to say liberty. Asset literacy and how to care for assets and how to move in silence is the key to preventing this. Because once you move in silence, then you'll understand that everything it meant for the internet. Didn't give anybody a right to target either one of these two boys because I only read the one story. But I am telling you, when you do this, they're going to target you. Assets, capital. It moves in silence, and there's a reason for that. It's time for us to actively remove this make it rain culture. It's overrated, it's deadly, and it's dangerous.